everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Can You Game It series, where we take LLM models and we try to do unique things with them as a sort of kind of like life hacks and see what we can do with utilizing them in unique ways that they weren't supposed to be utilized for. In the first episode, we went over trying to utilize LLM models to game YouTube algorithms, and we need more data in order to get a more conclusive result as far as that, and I'll make a future video on that. In this particular video, we'll be diving specifically into utilizing the models for certifications as well as for information with regards towards enterprise level systems that you would pay money for as a business, such as like Salesforce, HubSpot, Braze, etc. And so I've tested these models now on various systems and various platforms, and what I've found is that across the board, especially with ChatGPT 4o and higher, it's going to pass all of these. It's going to pass all of these platform certification tests, no matter what it is that you want it to do. So if it's like Braze, Salesforce, HubSpot, etc., it's going to pass. The one that we're looking at here is HubSpot. You can see here I'm now a HubSpot certified inbound marketing certified technician. And then so if you want this particular certification, not endorsing it in any way, shape, or form whatsoever, but if you want to be able to utilize this, you can utilize ChatGPT 4o for these types of certifications, and you can see clearly that it's going to pass for you on a good day. I've been kind of at this point going through, now that I know that 4o can do it, trying to find kind of like what the lower floor is on these things. So like kind of, if I can do it with 4o, can I do it with smaller models? And going through, and what I've been finding is that there's definitely it depends on what the task is and what you're looking for it to do and what the system is. But generally speaking, you can get away with much smaller models and LLM models for pretty much anything that you would want to utilize them for these particular tasks. So, for example, we can utilize like HubSpot or Salesforce or Braze, one of these types of systems, right? If I wanted to have, let's say, an administrator that was not directly hands-on, an administrator that didn't actually perform the functions, but that I could communicate with, GPT-4o with even just like a little bit of RAG tuning, and as they've released like the GPTs all for free now, there's no reason why you couldn't and shouldn't RAG tune it on those types of things. It would perform amazingly well. It would be your admin, essentially your Braze admin, your Salesforce admin, your HubSpot admin, and as you can see, it'll pass the certification exams for you. It has enough knowledge out of the box of these systems built in to give you your average admin performance. Is it going to make up some things along the way sometimes and get some things wrong? Yes, of course. So is your average admin. That's kind of the point, right? It's going to perform out of the box as on these systems, is from my testing, as well as your average admin, but it's going to have much broader knowledge with regards towards overall, let's say like marketing or sales or customer service or your industry or whatever it is, extra knowledge that you want on top of these systems. So from a system perspective, it's going to perform adequately, and then it'll couple that with its broader than superhuman kind of level of knowledge in other areas, and you get amazing kind of results out of that. And then so kind of just putting this out to counteract, and that's kind of why I started these, was to counteract the seeing a lot of like negative press around LLM models, like, oh, they're telling you to, like, they'll tell you to put glue on pizza, and that's all they'll tell you to do. And then, I mean, sure, but like, you can game it to do that, but my question is can I actually utilize them for real world tasks? Can I utilize them to be a HubSpot certified inbound marketer? And the answer is yes. Like, I mean, very clearly, we're looking at the evidence here. And then so to me, rather than debate over these things and say, I don't know, if it's true or false, I rather dive into these things. And then so I have, at this point now, a stack of these tests. I'll link them into the description. Some of them I have for free. Some of them I have, available for, if you want the full test and all of the full results, I have them available for different price points, and anybody can dive into them. But I have all of the like overall results all available for free. So you can see that all of these models are performant across the board on every single one that I performed so far, on like whether it's like a PMP for project management or individual systems such as HubSpot or Braze or Salesforce. I'll keep diving into more and more examples. I want to dive into like real estate, finance, etc., and then like SAT exams, and then see exactly where the base knowledge of these models, and then to me it's important from a business perspective to kind of map these things out, because I want to know exactly where the holes are up front, especially going into any sort of project. And it's kind of an advantage that I get over anyone else if I wanted to take on these types of projects overall, having the knowledge to disseminate to other people, but then also internally when I'm going to price these things, I know where exactly those pitfalls are up front. So that's why all around this is kind of unique and cool for me. I don't see anybody else doing this type of testing overall anywhere near this. And then so again, it seemed like a unique avenue for me. I like it when I can find avenues like that. So if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.